Good morning, Hidden Survivor family. What's up? I'm just gonna jump right into the game.
That sure looked good, Sam. I was glad to see Rainey in such high spirits. She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. A pity that her child shows no similar signs of development. Rainey used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people. Dolls, too. It was singing and dancing that got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone. The Rainbow Valley greenhouses are the product of our researchers' hard work. And thanks to you and me, those invaluable structures will endure for a good while yet.
I love how they kept his actual tattoos in the game. That's cool. Did we sleep yet?
Stupid cat.
Can't lose that. We need that for our job.
Tell me, Sam, have you been having distressing dreams again lately? You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain's internal struggles as we attempt to come to terms and shuffling them in this fashion. We attempt to find ways of coping with them. Nevertheless, it can be an unpleasant experience. I hope you can get some restful sleep soon.
Me too. Me too. Okay. Take on main order at Rainbow Valley.
Feels good.
Is that across the way, right? Am I going the right way? Yes, yes, I am. Okay.
Anybody out there?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
Ugh. Time limit 30 minutes. The kangaroo has escaped from the animal shelter. It's currently lying prone in the forest to the south of the shelter, which is known for its bushfires and high chiral density. Rescue the kangaroo from the forest and return it to the animal shelter. Do not submerge. So I can't cross water. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your ultra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
So I think I'm going to take everything off that I'm carrying. And, like, I'm not going to take any guns or anything with me. Gum tree terrace, hillsides covered in lush greenery. Erosion caused by the river that used to flow through here has resulted in many sheer cliff faces, and there have been many reports of accidents in the area. The eucalyptus trees that grow here have also been known to cause bushfires. Scarlet Canyon, an impressive canyon named for its red soil and rocks. Flanked by high, sheer cliffs, it's home to eucalyptus and many other plant species. The land is also prone to dryness, so when a forest fire breaks out, it spreads quickly and dangerously. Oh, you know what this might be good for? Or what might be good for this? Is that tar cannon. So maybe I'll bring 2 tar cannons. Because they're talking about a lot of fires over here. So I think that's what I'll do. Bring some ladders and some climbing anchors. And
Commencing route creation.
ladders.
Delivery route finalized. I'm gonna get this Timefall generator next. I don't see an animal carrier, do you? Tar cannon. That takes up a lot of space, man.
I have 3 shotguns? Yeah, we need to go back to the ship real quick and put this stuff in our personal locker.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Where did this ladder come from?
Impressive work, Sam.
Forgot this is time, so I need to hurry up.
Remember to rest, Sam. Heat levels tolerably tolerable.
Alright, which way are we going? Back to Rain. You don't even have to cross the river, you know. Just there. Phew! God bless me. Whew.
What in the world?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. my gosh.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
How do you use this? Does it work by itself? Oh, I lost. I'm turned around. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? This way. Balancing session. Press the win.
Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
This is terrifying.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Oh, crap. I can't see anything. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah, I am. Okay. Goodness gracious. What's sad is that Australia legit goes through this. This is crazy. Am I still going the right way? I'm a little off course, but yeah, we're going the right way. Whew. I think we're out of the woods, literally.
Security measures lifted. Weapon.
Good grief.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the Kyle network.
Making progress. Decoy hollow grenade. A grenade that produces a decoy hologram to draw enemy attention must be activated manually once thrown. The hologram produced will depend on what the nearby enemy is doing. Can be stored in a grenade pouch.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the Timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the Timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program. Hoping to find purpose as a mother. Hey there. You're safe. But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry.
No. Right now. Please. Get out of here.
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name is Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. The kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Skeleton auto assist makes it harder for Sam to lose his balance when a skeleton is equipped. Okay. Useful. See, that's what I was trying to do in the training. See how he's like doing a drop kick? I was trying to do that.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hollow grenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers. Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl... It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species. causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations.
Yep.
Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the dead Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Order completed. Well done.
Hey! What?
Weapons restricted.
Take care, Sam.
Look at Doll Man.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by Timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract Timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the Timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Great.
What's that, tasty, Sam?
Bruh.
I was looking into the conditions that led to the bushfire we escaped. It seemed to have been caused by a phenomenon known as chiral cinders. Unlike other items washed up by the currents, cinders violently erupt from the tar and soar through the sky before crashing to the ground. This phenomenon has been observed across the continent and has led to an increase in bushfires. It's one more potential threat to keep an eye out for. Ever wanted to learn more about the various creatures housed at the animal shelter, Sam?
No.
Well, there's a speaker outside the facility that they use to broadcast updates. Might be good to check in on some of the animals we've taken there once in a while. I'm so glad that we were able to save that kangaroo's life. It's easy to forget that humans aren't the only creatures affected by the Death Stranding. Protecting our remaining wildlife isn't just the right thing to do. It can also help us to better understand how the environment has changed. Rainey was a vision to behold. To put out that fire so effortlessly. Her powers are incredible, don't you think? The kangaroo you rescued is currently being cared for and studied at the animal shelter. You know, if you ever want to stop by and see how it's doing, I wouldn't object. Are you curious how I maintain my youthful appearance? It's because Rainy lets me shower in her core fall from time to time. Feeling well rested after some quality shut-eye?
Looking clean as a whistle.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
Time to see a vision. So is he seeing it from different people's perspectives?
Seems like a child.
Oh, I gotta go to Westnut. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, this is Mexico. Got you, got you, got you. The musician. That's Fortnite. This is where we need to go. Yamamoto Transport, Japan's globally renowned delivery company, has expanded to Australia. Their logo features a black cat gently carrying her kitten in her mouth, and containers bearing this logo will be transported on the monorail network. If you spot one during the course of your deliveries, be sure to stop and take a photo. Okay. There's someone at my house. It seems an order has been issued to deliver cargo from the animal shelter to my place. What's odd is that the order came from my shelter, but there shouldn't be anyone there right now unless someone's broken in. I've got a bad feeling about this. If it's not too much trouble, could you head to the animal shelter and see if you can find out what's going on? Interesting.
like your banana.
Thank you, guys.
Change 9. Okay. Alright. Take on orders. Oh, the 9. That's a lot.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
Is that a river? It is a river. We can avoid the BT territory if we stay on this side of the river. Why can't I take the ship to the animal shelter and then go from there? Or at least take the ship back here to Rainbow Valley, because we know the ship was here. Like, why would I leave all the way from here? That's kind of stupid. How do I check the weather? Why can't I put this on my carrier? I'm confused. It looks like I already have 2 of them. We have to take a vehicle. What did I say I was looking for? The timefall generator, right?
Vehicle ready. Please drive through. Order accepted. Thank you.
This one's for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see y'all.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable.
How convenient.
It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
That's a little convenient. Let's put some stuff in the locker. Alright, where am I going? They really want me to make this long distance trek when I could just fast travel half the distance. So stupid. Do I have to go through where the brush fire was? Fully upgraded. Level 3 Timefall shelter. Oh, we got a road paver thingamawigger. Oh, there's one here too. Excuse me. Where am I? Okay. Have I passed the BT territory yet? Think not. I should be past BT territory now. So do we want to cross the river? Oh, never. We don't have to because we gotta go through this little valley. Yeah, we gotta go through this valley. So, no, we don't need to cross the river.
This one's for you.
Which way am I going now? Left.
Feels good.
Keep on keeping on.
Where am I going, bro? I'm going the right way. Okay. Oh, check the weather, yo. is it orange like that? What does that mean? Power current disruption confirmed. 8-quake location. Oh, is that why it's orange? Black rim, G scale 6, image structure, info destroyed, nothing, durability, 21, power current disruption confirmed. Seriously? House plant to the animal shelter? Was an animal shelter? Am I about to pass it? I am. So I could pick this up and deliver this on the way.
Okay.
I like the animal shelter on my map so I don't pass it. Here, where is it? Nope, right there. There. Okay.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hey, thanks for coming. One moment while I process your order. I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given.
Now displaying your current order grade.
That's that then. Thanks.
Order completed. Well done.
We can't thank you enough.
Okay, where are we going now? Okay, I see it all the way over there. So, we go around. Oh, I gotta go through bandit territory. That's wild.
Safe travels.
Right through here.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
Feels good.
Thanks for the help. Take that.
How to find wild animals. Press L1 to detect. To detect any animals within the scanner's range. Animals will be briefly displayed as silhouettes. Approach any wild animal you find and press square to rescue them. I think that was an animal to my right, but it got sucked up by that tar and just disappeared. Alright, now there's a way to use these thingies remotely, it said. Is this the watchtower? There we go. How do I use it remotely? Remote operation not available. Okay, well, there's that. I might need to leave my car here. And take out the bandit camp, or I could probably go around them. Because they're right there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go around them.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around. Because I can probably, yeah, I'm gonna try and go around. I can go down and over that way. That looks like a Timefall shelter or something over there. Oh, it's a road thingy. So I could probably go, like, over there and then go on and go around like that. This is looking real boss fight-ish.
Okay.
what does it need? I can get Pyro crystals. Oh, so there's another one. Okay.
Let's get a move on.
I wish you could grab these without getting out the car.
Just a bit further now. That's a big one.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders, Andrew.
Oh boy. All my stuff is damaged. Lame.
And does that mean you carry this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed. Everything inside seems A-okay to me. What a relief.
We'll show you the world the hope in your reign.
Where did you dig up this cargo? I can't believe it. What? I hope you'll continue to support us. All right.
Order suits, squares, a suit designed specifically for making deliveries. S-size cargo can be attached to the shoulders and the hips. Its pattern will camouflage you in snow or asphalt.
Now displaying your current order grade.
And now we're finally connected. Our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
What's that? Local residents have shared the following items. Blood boomerang, a thrown weapon loaded with Sam's blood that is especially effective against BTs. The more blood that's loaded, the greater the damage inflicted. But don't overdo it. The blood boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Hits to the head do additional damage. Can be stowed in a dedicated holster suited for covert operations. Okay.
Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents. Which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the Chiron network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. It's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct.
I mean, it sounds like it is making things worse, and you guys are just doubling down on it. Like, I don't understand.
One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a Chiron printer at their base as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden?
Somebody's working with them.
After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Dooms, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans, not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot at least.
Okay.
At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the Chiron network, though, we expect to be able to improve our instrument accuracy. We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tom. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chironium levels there are pretty high, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
I don't want to fight BTs.
Well done.
Once equipped, hold L2 to aim, R2 to throw. The special weapon is designed for use against BTs. If you can approach a gazer without being detected, use the boomerang to cut their umbilical cord. Hold R2 to load the boomerang with blood. The more blood loaded, the more damage the boomerang inflicts. Vehicle destroyed by a considerate BT. Where is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, boy, we're going into BT territory now. I think this vehicle is going to be a problem for me. So I think I should go on foot.
Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, it's right here. I should have fabricated some weapons.
Easy does it.
He said, "Whoop." That was wild. And I got a bunch of cargo on my back. I don't want to go into a fight with like that. Snake? Okay, Snake. Sorry, I gotta take a picture of that. Hopefully I got it. Episode 5, Conflagration. What?
What in the world is this place?
Where's my cargo? Is it me now? Left, right, left, right?
Let's get a move on.
What is that? That's a tarp gun. Let's put that in the carrier. So I don't think I need it right now. Okay, let's save and restart the show. I can't save. OMG. Well, let's go ahead and restart the stream real quick, guys, because we're on a new episode. Episode 5, Conflagration. I'll see y'all in just a second.